Today we are going to create a wire sculpture in the style of Giacometti. You can see his walking man sculpture here. Very long and thin. We talked about his art last week when we worked as groups to make a human figure using just 2 wires. So we chose directions from a group and decided that we would do our wire sculpture using 2 wires. One wire is about 28 inches long and the other is about 22 inches long. It's important to have one wire about 5 to 6 inches longer than the other. So we're going to start with the wires even at one end. These will be the feet and the legs. We're going to twist the 2 wires together. Where you begin your twist is about in the middle of the smaller or shorter wire. So about 11 inches up in this case, because our shorter wire is about 22 inches. We want our sculpture to have nice, long, skinny legs, just like Giacometti does his sculptures. So I like to hold the bottom part of the wire, pinch it with my thumb and forefinger, and just hold it, and then I start to twist, and I just twist, kind of like when you have a bread bag and you have that wire twisty tie to seal the bag. So we are just twisting it and twisting it and twisting it all the way up. This is going to form the body of our sculpture. So keep twisting. You're going to twist it up until you get to the short wire, until it has about 3 inches left on the short wire. And that short part of that wire will become one arm. So I've got about 3 inches or so left on my short wire. I'm going to stop twisting. This will become the arm. The longer wire will become the shape of the head and the other arm. So now what we do is we take the longer wire. I like to bend that shorter wire down so I have a 90-degree angle. Take my longer wire and just make a loop for the head, and then you're going to twist it in front and underneath the other arm. Now that arm from the longer wire is still a little bit longer, so we are going to continue to twist it around to create a neck. Also, it will reinforce and just create a little bit more stability in our sculpture because we want it to stand up straight. We don't want to have any slouching necks or slouching waists. So now I have created my head, 2 arms, I've got my body here, and then my legs. So the next step is to tape. We're going to bend little feet here, and then we're going to take our cardboard base and a piece of masking tape, and we are just going to tape these feet onto our board. Make sure you put them in a way that is interesting on your board, that can express the movement that you want your sculpture. If he's walking, if he's maybe kicking a ball, then only one leg is down. I have had students do it where the sculpture is actually upside down and he's doing a handstand, and that is fine too. You decide, you're the artist, how you are going to attach your wire sculpture to the board. Then once he is attached with the tape, we're going to take the celluclay and we're going to mash it and mound it up around each foot to create a little hill around each foot. Smooth it out around the edge because that will reinforce the legs so that it won't pop off your board. And then we'll paint it next session. All right, have fun making wire Giacometti sculptures.